Hey everyone, and welcome to London Leaders. Today I'm here with Colin Galloway. He is the Recreation Leagues Manager here at Forest City Sport and Social Club. So thank you, Colin, for having me here today.
Thanks for having me on.
Great. So I'm just going to start this off with you just telling us a little bit about yourself, what Forest City Social and Sport and Social Club is, and what you do here.
Yeah, so the Forest City Sport and Social Club is located in Old East Village, but we play citywide. We offer recreational sport leagues, tournaments and special events for 19 plus. Our main demographic tends to be around 28 to 35, but we have players that play all the way up to 70 years old. Nice. So we offer things like flag football, soccer, softball, curling, all those types of things. We organize the leagues for you and put teams together, and we play weekly, and we have about 4,000 people playing with us right now weekly in the summer.
Wow, that's a lot of people going through. I didn't realize it was such a big organization.
Yeah, it's grown. It's as you know, we're celebrating 10 years this year, so it's grown significantly in that time.
That's awesome. So you just mentioned you've been around for 10 years now. Is there anything special you guys are doing for your 10-year anniversary?
Yeah, so we're calling this summer season our season of celebration, and we're celebrating with some of our local partnerships, doing giveaways at our locations, our game locations, and things like that. Some online giveaways. We're also having a party in September to celebrate that 10 years. Actually, we're having it here in Old East Village at Union 10, and so we're excited to do that and kind of celebrate and give ourselves a little bit of a pat on the back, but lots of work to do still, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds awesome, like having those partnerships with the communities and getting out there and getting everybody collaborating together. So you guys have been around for this long. Do you guys see any future changes in the future or big things coming?
Yeah, in this industry, things kind of come and go in terms of their popularity. We've really had an increase in curling in popularity. Obviously, a winter and fall sport for us, but selling out and really popular, and that helps. You know, the game is on TV a lot more, so we see more interest in it. There's some sports we're looking into. We've tried rugby recently, and some of the new sports that maybe you didn't play in gym class or that you haven't mainstream seen all the time that might start entering and getting some publicity through us. And especially in Olympic years, we see things like handball and sports like that become popular because people are like, what is this sport? This is so cool. And we can, start offering some more things like that.
That's great because people don't get the opportunity to play those kind of abstract, obscure sports that you usually get in school type thing, right? So that's awesome. So we mentioned that you had some partnerships within the community. So can you just explain some of those partnerships and what you guys do?
Sure. We have a couple of types of partnerships. We have some real community partners that we like to work with and help them out. They're charity partners of ours, and United Way is a big one for us. We do a lot of things with them. In particular, we're in July on the 20th. We do a beach volleyball tournament down in Port Stanley, and it's on its way to being sold out. Only a few spots left, but it's a great day down there. All the proceeds go to United Way, and we also do a backpack drive with them to collect school supplies and backpacks to send the kids off to school in September ready to go. We also do a boot drive with them as well in the fall. We also are partnered with the YMCA, which is a great community partner, and we also like helping them out a lot. And then as well, we also have partnerships where we like to send our members to seasonally. We have pub partners like Jack Astor's, Winks, Krabby Joe's on Hill, and then other places. Elgin Travel is one where people can get discounts for being members with Forest City Sport and Social Club.
Oh, that's great. So it sounds like you got a lot of involvement in the community, a lot of people kind of helping you out, you're helping them out. So
that's right.
You mentioned a whole bunch of events, and don't worry, we'll post all those online. It sounds like you've got tons of them, and we'll get the dates and times so everybody doesn't miss anything. So you mentioned the different sports people can play. So obviously summer seasonal. So like how many sports total do you guys?
It changes seasonally, as you mentioned there. Like this summer, we always try to move everything outside. So we've got grass soccer, grass flag football, grass ultimate frisbee, softball. Obviously, we have 115 softball teams playing weekly with us, which is a really big number for us. We're excited about that. and we move, we keep a couple of gym sports in the summer, like dodgeball, basketball, the old favorites, floor hockey. And then we move everything back indoors, and we play on turf. So soccer and flag football and ultimate are on turf. We lose softball, obviously, but it comes back. We run a really short fall softball season, just take advantage of that extra weather. But then something like curling joins the slate in the fall and winter as something that's really unique just in those periods of time. So lots of fun seasonal stuff. We usually have about somewhere between 30 to 40 offerings a season. Lots to choose from. Sports like volleyball are played almost every night. Soccer is played almost every night. So lots to choose from. And if it's a sport or a day, you have options.
That's great. So it sounds like everybody's got something for them, and there's no shortage of anything going on at any time of the year, right?
Lots to choose from.
Yeah, perfect. So how much I know it probably varies by the sport you're involved in and the time frame and everything, but how much are people maybe expecting to pay if they're getting involved in sports?
Yeah, there's a couple different ways to look at it. It's some of the seasons are longer than others, and so you can generally pay somewhere between $80 to $120 for something like an 18-week season or a 14-week season or a 13-week season type of thing. Other things are a little bit more expensive, things like curling, where you're renting ice and those types of things, but also, you have the ability to put your own team in, and you can add, as many players as you like, and divide that total by all those players. So everybody's generally going to pay around, $100, $100+ to play for many, many weeks, which is great.
Yeah, it sounds like you get a lot of bang for your buck at least, and it's not just kind of a one-time drop on that. So that's great. So you mentioned that you can enter your own teams. Can I join individually as myself and just kind of like tag on to a team, or how does that work?
Absolutely. So we have the ability to sign up as a team, co-workers, friends, family, whatever that group of people is. And one person signs that team up and they take control of that team and do it. Or individuals, you can sign up by yourselves. We put you with other individual players. Great opportunity to meet new people, people that can network through that avenue. And you're all in a similar situation, which is kind of neat too. We also have the ability, if you and I wanted to play together, but we don't have the 8 people that we need, we just request to be together. So we're teamed up, and then they add the other 6 people to the team. So easy to do.
That's awesome, because I feel like that's maybe kind of a deterrent for a lot of people. They don't want to just jump into something by themselves. It's nice having their friend come along, or their family member, whoever it is, just play along with them. That's great. So would I be in a league that's all guys, or is it co-ed? Is it all co-ed? How's that work?
Yeah, we offer basically across the board co-ed sports. So everything we do is co-ed. We do this summer offer a women's beach volleyball league, something new that we offered this summer. However, everything is co-ed. So we're excited to have everybody allows, friends, family, spouses, things like that to get together and play. So it also just brings that, like, first and foremost for fun for us. So it brings that level of intensity down. And we want to be known for our rec sports, and we are recreational sports. So get everybody on the floor and get playing, and get all your friends involved.
That's awesome. So being a rec league, I'm assuming the skill level is kind of pretty broad in that range, so you don't have to be an expert in the sport, or you can be a newbie, right?
Yeah. Exactly. There's lots of skill levels, but most people understand that it's a recreational league, and you play to the level that you're playing at. But we have people that just want to try a new sport. I keep mentioning curling, but people who see it on TV and have never played it, they just want to wade in and give it a go. And this is actually a really great spot to do, because nobody's really that great at curling. So, so it's you go and you give it a chance and try it out, whether it's beach volleyball, flag football. It's a great opportunity to try a sport that you've never played, or a sport that you were really good at 15 years ago, or something like that, like you played on a varsity team or something, and now you're 40. You have the opportunity to get back out there and give it a go.
That's great. So you mentioned that you were located here in Old East Village. You're right on Dundas Street here, across from the fair, or across from the market and fair. So you're also local to Old East Village as well. So you live right around the corner.
That's right.
So being here and being a local, what are some of your favorite things to do in the neighborhood? Yeah,
there's lots of fun things to do. For me, working here, we like to get lunch every once in a while. We love going to So Inviting, and we love going to Cafe 1018 for that afternoon coffee. And as a resident too, I really enjoy visiting the local breweries, Anderson Ale, the Brewing Co-op, and now Powerhouse. And The distillery down at Union 10 is just opened, and it's a great spot to visit. But a lot of great restaurants, Vietnam restaurant. I take my son and my wife, we go to the market on the weekends, and now it offers Saturday and Sunday, which is really convenient for the residents. And so there's lots to do here, and it's a lot of fun, and whether it's food or drink or entertainment or just a simple coffee, there's lots to choose from.
Yeah, it's great. Being a resident myself here, I've been to all these places.
Yeah.
And you know what I love? Like, especially the market being open on the weekends, it's just a great way to spend a morning or an afternoon just walking around there. So if you had to say what's one thing in the area, what's the one thing you love about the neighborhood?
Well, I've lived here now for almost 7.5 years and worked here in this space for about the same amount of time. And it's just, everybody's really inviting, and everybody, when a new business opens up, it's well received. And there's this community aspect. I grew up in Westmount and it had a community aspect, but this is so different. It's so engaging. There's always something going on. The new food truck on Wednesday night, the food truck day on Wednesday night at the market, just adding these little things that draws the neighborhood out. You see your neighbors. And I'll tell you, the thing I probably love the most about the neighborhood is my front porch. I love being on my front porch. I love that my neighbors all have front porches. I know my neighbors. My son knows my neighbors. And we just, this idea of community is really, really strong, which is cool.
Absolutely, and I think you hit all the nails on the head there, and everything that's just so great about Old East Village. So thanks a lot for joining us today. This was an installment of London Leaders, here with Colin Galloway from Forest City Sport and Social Club. Look forward to talking to you next time.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks. Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. If you like what you saw, go check out the website, www.parkbench.com/east-london. There you'll find a whole bunch of information about the local area, news, events, and all the local businesses, and you can check out more great interviews like this. If you know somebody that would like to be featured on this webpage, shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you later.